makes quick work.
Here's the overhand I believe right there. That's the one. Right there in the chin. There's a 3-2. These ones are all just academic.
Старается доработать, и кажется, недолго до остановки осталось. Снизу апперкот шикарно от Кингли.
Mitchell Cup landing on the left hand there. Nice little uppercut.
Oh, man, that was a big right. Wow.
Oh, man.
Oh, that's going to be enough. That is a stoppage right there. Joe Solis. Oh, man, that was a big right. Wow.
Oh, man.
Oh, that's going to be enough.
both from the knee, and then boom, from the side to that portion of his.
Moving his head, making Roundtree miss, and then really tagging the heck out of Roundtree. Right? Trading inside leg kicks. When he opens up, man, he just goes. Jab out of orthodox stance for Khalil Roundtree. Oh, big those arms! Good night, freaking Irene! One punch! Check it out. Lenny was having good luck with it. There it is, right on the chin. His legs just disappeared. He just get a liver kick right before that. Left hand lands.
Зари, посмотри, ключа, о котором мы говорили, хоккейный, да, обязательно проработает его. Ой, 確実に真っ赤になってきている。この左のミドル。い
や、結構もう痛いですね。
これ色、宮城さん変わってきましたね。
はい。
効いてる。
ナイ
ス。そしてこれで KO 勝利。うわー、きれいに打ち抜きました。
Oh my God! That's a standing name, but I don't think he's gonna make it. I don't think he's gonna make it.
There's no mistaking the sound of a bone-crushing knockout. It echoes louder than the roar of the crowd, louder than any commentary. It's a sound that defines this sport. In this 22-minute compilation, we go deep into the heart of MMA violence, capturing the most savage-faced smashing and soul-snatching knockouts you'll ever witness inside a cage. Every clip in this video is a reminder that MMA is not just a sport. It's a test of will, pain, and survival. The knockouts featured here aren't casual finishes. They are violent conclusions to fights where one fighter's precision, power, and aggression completely overwhelm their opponent's defense and durability. From a very first second, the energy is relentless. A devastating hook lands square on the chin in the opening clip. There's no time for the opponent to adjust, no moment to reset. Her body collapses instantly, like a tower struck by lightning. Her head snaps to the side, mouth guard flying, eyes glazing as she hits the mat face first. The crowd erupts, but there's a moment of silence just before, when everyone realizes she's not getting up. That's the kind of knockout that sets the tone for this entire compilation. As the footage progresses, the stakes rise and the knockouts grow more gruesome. You'll see knees launch from the clinch that crash into jawlines with terrifying accuracy. A fighter attempts to close the distance, only to eat a flying knee that lifts her clean off the ground. She falls like a board, her arms stiff, legs trembling involuntarily. That's not just a finish. That's a neurological shutdown. The fencing response kicks in, the ultimate signal that her brain has suffered a shock it couldn't absorb. The fighter who threw the knee stops mid-celebration, staring at her motionless opponent with concern. Because even in a brutal sport like MMA, there are moments that shake the heart of the most hardened striker. Each knockout here is a lesson in timing and violence. A spinning back fist comes out of nowhere in one fight. The two athletes are trading punches, both exhausted, sweat flying with every shot. Then, BM, a perfectly timed spin lands flush on the temple. The opponent drops before she can even react. Her legs give out. Her face hits the mat with an audible crack, and the ref dives in to stop any further damage. The camera zooms in on her limp form as the victor raises her hands with visible hesitation. These are not just wins. These are moments of overwhelming power that leave lasting physical and emotional consequences. There's a disturbing reality that hovers over every KO shown in this video. These aren't just highlights. They're the kind of moments that leave fighters unconscious for minutes, that lead to concussions, long-term injuries, and in some cases, career-altering damage. One clip shows a brutal ground-and-pound sequence that begins with a stunning knockdown. The striker pounces, unleashing a barrage of elbows and fists while her opponent is clearly out. The referee doesn't intervene fast enough, and what follows is a harrowing few seconds of face smashing that feels like it crosses a line. The fighter's face swells, blood pools beneath her, and her corner yells in panic. These are the chaotic moments where the sport's brutality becomes impossible to ignore. Midway through the video, there's a knockout that feels like a car crash happening in slow motion. A powerful right hand finds its mark right as the opponent is circling away. Her momentum works against her as her head twists violently, the whiplash causing her to drop flat on her back. Her eyes are open, but there's no consciousness behind them. The follow-up punch never comes. There's no need. The ref jumps in, and the fighter who landed the shot steps away, shaking her head. That kind of clean, cold KO changes the energy in the arena instantly. It's not just a victory. It's domination in its purest, most unforgiving form. Some of the knockouts in this compilation are even more terrifying because of their silence. One fight features a slam knockout that ends with a sickening thud. A grappler lifts her opponent high into the air during a scramble and then drives her head straight into the canvas. There's no scream, no reaction, just the sound of bone hitting floor. The fighter goes limp immediately. Her arms flop lifelessly beside her. No one cheers. The cage-side medics rush in, and the camera cuts away quickly. It's a brutal reminder that this sport isn't all about glory. It's about survival. The diversity of knockout techniques in this compilation makes it even more intense. There are thunderous leg kicks that chop down opponents and leave them writhing on the floor. There are brutal elbows in the clinch that explode like gunshots and end fights without warning. A particularly savage KO comes from a step-in elbow that connects directly with the orbital bone. The victim crumbles with a scream, her face already swelling. Blood pours out as the ref signals the end. It's a graphic image, one that shows just how dangerous a well-placed strike can be. There's another KO that starts off as a tactical battle. Two fighters circle each other, trading feints and probing strikes. Then, in the blink of an eye, a counter left hook lands on the button. The opponent's knees buckle, and she falls backward in a daze. The next punch lands as she drops, an insurance shot that turns out to be unnecessary but reflexively thrown. Her body lies motionless for a moment that feels like forever. These are the moments when time slows down and the crowd holds its breath. The emotional weight of a savage knockout is never lost on the people watching. You can also see the toll this violence takes on the fighters delivering the knockouts. There are several clips where the striker hesitates after landing the final blow. Their face shows the internal conflict, relief that the fight is over, and shock at the damage they've caused. In one fight, a fighter lands a vicious spinning elbow that sends her opponent crashing to the ground. The crowd roars, but the victorious fighter walks away, covering her mouth, eyes wide. She's seen the aftermath. She's seen what that elbow did. The celebration is short-lived. In MMA, the line between victory and horror is razor thin. The fencing responses captured in this compilation are particularly chilling. In several fights, the moment of impact triggers an immediate involuntary reaction. Arms lock up, legs kick, body stiffens unnaturally. It's a haunting visual that signals real trauma. One such response follows a savage left head kick. The fighter who absorbs it goes stiff midair, her body frozen before she even hits the ground. The fall is loud, and the medical team doesn't hesitate. She's out cold, not just for seconds, but minutes. The fencing pose remains, even after the crowd has gone silent.
touch here from both guys. Nice body shot.
Oh, turn it on here. And they're back.
For a second, lets him think he's off the hook, and then bang! Right on the jaw. He falls face down.
No dzieje się to ją gadu panowie Lasny trafił! Piekielnie mocny lewy sierpowy dobija! Cios i to będzie za chwilę! Tak jest! Jest koniec!
Поэтому, может, никуда и не торопится. Поэтому, может, никуда и не торопится.
Активный ход.
Another unforgettable KO comes near the end of the video. A clean uppercut delivered during a clinch break. It lands flush, lifting the opponent's head like it's been yanked by a string. Her legs give out instantly. She falls like she's been unplugged. The ref waves it off, but the victor doesn't move. She just stares. Her face says it all. That punch might have been too much. In MMA, you fight to finish, but the aftermath can leave even the winner shaken. The final few minutes of the compilation pull no punches. It's a savage highlight reel of all the most dramatic face smashings, jawbreakers, and lights out strikes packed into a non-stop assault on the senses. There's no break, no filler, just moment after moment of stunning violence. Each KO more devastating than the last. It ends with a particularly gruesome clip. A counter cross that lands flush on the nose. The fighter's head jerks violently, and her body collapses backward, bouncing off the cage wall before hitting the ground. Her arms are limp, her mouth is open, her eyes don't blink. It's the kind of KO that sticks with you long after the screen fades to black. This compilation is more than a reel of violence. It's a raw, unfiltered look at what makes MMA both beautiful and terrifying. Behind every knockout is a story of preparation, timing, risk, and consequence. Fighters step into the cage knowing full well that this could happen, that a single mistake, a single exposed angle, could lead to unconsciousness, injury, or worse. Yet they fight anyway. They fight for pride, for legacy, for survival. And sometimes they fight for that one perfect shot that ends it all. These 22 minutes will leave you breathless, horrified, and in awe, because there's nothing quite like a brutal MMA KO. And there's no way to truly prepare for the impact of seeing one in its rawest form. These are the fights that leave a mark. On bodies, on minds, on history.
Когда можно отклоняться.
Oh, good shot, good shot. He's caught him again. Then the body, then the chin. He is so tough. Oh, lovely. There's the shot. Good night. Good night.
ゴーガリーのこのパンチ。うわちょっと決めましたか。ちょっと効いたかな。やばい。まだないぞ。これですよ。やばいな。冷静でしょ。こういうのもちゃんと見てるんですね。全部見てて。
an inch out of range.
Yeah, just a little feint there that was nice.
Miles still trying to recover. Oh, and he takes another big shot.
Yeah, there's a left.
Leonard taking some deep breaths.
And missing badly, too. There's another one right on the button.
That's going to be it.
Yeah, that's going to be it.
The end of the fight
That's
right
it.
there.
That's it.
Bomba de encontro, blau! Cruzadaço na ponta do queixo, já caiu desligado. É isso, Wagner Reis! Wagner Reis é o nome.
Zobaczymy, czy rzeczywiście niech Państwo zobaczą, ależ zasadzkę przygotował tutaj i wykorzystał to genialnie. Ręka prawie...
パンチが入ってる距離が石川選手のポイントに入ってるんですけど